Don't forget to do this before you name and launch your new business. Hi, my name is Guna. I'm a startup coach and the author of the book Startup Recipe. What usually startups do is they finalize a name for their new business, they create a logo, they print business cards, collaterals, they keep a name board, etc., and start doing their business. But the problem arises when somebody else start a business in the same industry with the same brand name. One of my friend had the similar issue. He was into a retail business. One other company started with the same name. The only difference between these two companies is the second company had just one additional letter, S, in the suffix. So he rebranded his company completely and then continued the business. One other friend of mine had the same issue. He was an acupuncture doctor who was practicing for the last 20 plus years under the brand AcuHeal. Recently, when he want to register trademark for this name AcuHeal, he went and found that he cannot register trademark for this because already someone used this name and they've registered a trademark for it. So now what he is doing is he rebranding himself as Dr. Bharat's Akuil and he is now applying for the trademark registration. This is not only happening for the small companies, even big companies like Apple Computers have these kind of trademark infringements. In 1978, Beatles group of Apple Corps took a legal action against Apple Computers for trademark infringement. But in 1981, both came to a settlement that Apple Computers would never enter the music industry. But what happened in 2003? Apple Computers launched iTunes. So again, Apple Corps sued Apple Computers for the breach of settlement since they launched it. Finally, in 2007, it got settled when Apple Computers dropped the word Apple and owned all the Apple related trademarks under their basket. And they also had license for certain trademarks for Apple Corps. That was a smooth understanding between them. That is how it got ended. So, you must trademark your brand name before you launch your business. What is a trademark? Trademark is the only proof that you own that brand. If somebody else is using that brand, you have all the rights to take legal action against them, and you can also prevent them, restrict them from using this brand name any further. What all we can trademark in a business? You can trademark for a word. For example, a company called Swiggy trademarked the word Swiggy, and TikTok and Ola, these companies trademarked these brand names, these business names, which means in the similar industry, nobody else can use. One more delivery company cannot use the name Swiggy. One more taxi company cannot use the word Ola. But just because you trademark the word, trademark the brand name, it doesn't restrict others from using it. It is only within your industry, nobody else can use. But in other industries, if it is not creating confusion among the customers, it can be very well used by the company. That is allowed by the government of India. What is the next kind of trademark which we have? That's called a logo trademark. Some companies, they don't use their name in all the places. Sometimes they only use their logos. For example, Apple Computers, mostly it uses its logo alone in most of the brands. And again, McDonald's, Nike, Puma. So as a matter of pride, they use only their logos. They don't use their brand name in certain products. So if you are somebody who wants to trademark your logo and you are going to use the logo alone in many places, then you have to do something called logo trademark. But we also have one more trademark called logo composite trademark. What is a logo composite mark? It means both your name and logo is the same. If you take Netflix, Netflix logo itself is the name. And if you take Cadbury, Coca-Cola, so their name itself is a logo. In this case, you need not go for two separate registrations, that is word mark and logo mark. Instead, you can do this one registration that's more than enough called logo composite mark. What else we can trademark? We can also trademark color. For example, Post-it company trademarked a certain color which nobody can use. Post-its manufacturing giant 3M has trademarked their color canary yellow used on its famous Post-it notes. And you can even trademark a sound. For example, Nokia brand trademarked a sound called Nokia Tune, which they use as the ringtone in all their mobile phones. What else you can trademark? You can even trademark a slogan. Do you remember a famous slogan of this telecommunication company called Idea? What an idea, Sarji. So they've trademarked the slogan, which means nobody else can use this slogan to promote their business, products, or services. So you can get trademark for your word mark, that is a brand name or a logo composite mark or a slogan or a color or a sound. All these are possible. It is always not necessary that your brand name and your company name should be the same. For example, for the brand name Swiggy, the company name is BUNDL Technologies Private Limited. But they've trademarked the name Swiggy and not the Bundle Technologies Private Limited. In the same way, Ola is the brand name and the company name is ANI Technologies Private Limited. So here the brand name Ola is trademark, is registered. So now you would have understood the importance of trademark for your new business. But when you're about to start a business, you may have some brand name for your new business, but you don't know whether it is currently available or it is already trademarked by somebody else. So to find out, what you should do is just go to Google and just search trademark public search. That's what you have to enter, trademark public search. And then you can click this first link, that is public search. It will take you to this page. Here you can see something like word mark. What you have to do is you have to enter the brand name for which you are looking for a trademark registration. For example, in this case, let's take an example of Swiggy. So now the next you have to enter is class. There are 45 classes. Class 1 to class 35 is for goods, class 36 to class 45 is for services. So to find out what class your business come under, what you have to do is you have to click class details here. So when you click that, a new window will open. What you can do is you can just post the term, what category your business is coming under. For example, now we want to search for Swiggy. So let's put food delivery so that we can find out what class it comes under. So it comes under a class 39. So what we do now is we'll go back, we'll just put 39 here and then search. So here it is. So you can find the trademark is already done and the status is registered. And if you click show details, it will show from when they are using, our validity is up to which date, etc. Now let's see one more example when you want to search one more brand. Let's take an example of Geo. So Geo is coming under telecommunication. We don't know the class. So what do we do now is we again go here. Instead of food delivery, what we can do is we can just put mobile telecommunication and we can just give enter. So now we'll know under which category this comes under. So mobile telecommunication services is coming under 38. So what we can do is we can just go give 38 here and then search. So here it is. So Geo registered, and when we click show details, so when we click show details, this is what we get. If you see, Geo not only trademarked the name Geo, it has trademarked various names like Geo Digimotion, Geo India, Geo Holding, Geo Gurukul, Geo Group, Geo Games, Geo Fresh, Geo Finance, Geo Wallet, Geo ePay, Geo Enterprise, etc. Because they have a lot of plans under this brand, so they've trademarked almost everything in the beginning itself. So now you would have understood how to search for a trademark registration. If you have a brand name in mind, you can just go search the name under the specific class and you will know whether it is still available or it is already registered by some other company. But the next question running in your mind now would be how to apply for a trademark. It is actually very simple. You can find a legal consultant and you can just give your brand name, logo, what is the nature of business, you can share in few words to them so that it is helpful for them to apply in that specific class. Sometimes they may have to apply in more than one class, so they'll do that, and you have to give your address. So this is what you're going to give from your side. What do they do is they will check the availability and they will send you an authorization letter. You have to sign and send it back, and then they'll apply and get you an acknowledgement number. All these can happen in just 3 to 4 days. But the real process starts after that, which will take 15 to 20 months. So once you get the acknowledgement number, you can use the symbol TM, but to use the registered R symbol, you have to wait for 15 to 20 months because that is when the entire process is completed, provided if there is no trademark objection from any other company. If some other company is objecting, the process may get delayed. So how much does it cost? It costs somewhere between 6,000 rupees to 8,000 rupees to complete the entire trademark process. So what you can do now is, if you have some business name in mind, you may already have some business idea, you may already have decided certain business names for it, brand names for it. Please go search for those names and check whether it is available, and share your experience in this video in the comment section. Thanks for watching this video. See you in my next video.